dates. Now new tonight at 5:30. Imagine sitting in your home and having a bullet come sailing into your child's bedroom. That's what a Buffalo landlord says happened to one of his tenants over the weekend. He was at the home in Riverside working on the downstairs apartment when they asked him to call 911. He did, but he says the police never showed. 20 Side's Ron Plants asked officials why.
Ibrahim Khatib is puzzled. First, about what appears to be a gunshot fired through the double-pane back window of the apartment where his tenants live on Shattuck Avenue. And second,
if we can't call the police to help us when there's a gunshot into a child's window, then I don't know who I'm supposed to call.
That's right. This hole in this window is above the bed of one of the boys, ages 7 and 9, who sleeps in the room. You can still see some shattered glass on the bed right next to the teddy bear print. No one was hurt in the incident about 7 o'clock Sunday night, and it's not clear if anyone was in the room at the time. But the mother, who is a recent refugee from Nepal, was obviously upset.
She said that, the mother in this case, said that she saw somebody in the yard next door who she said thought he had a black handgun. And she did hear a sound, which she imitated as a pap, pap, pap sound.
Khatib says he called 911 immediately and was told police would respond. He says he called 3 more times until 11 p.m.
They said, yeah, we have that on file. You don't have to call again. I said, okay, but do you have any idea when they're going to come? He said, no, we can't give you that kind of information.
Finally, just as he was preparing to leave the home,
I saw a police car drive down the street, so I started waving. I figured that's got to be the one. And he just kept going. He didn't. I mean, even if you're not responding to a call, you'd think a guy waving desperately. He just kept driving by.
Buffalo Police spokesman Mike DeGeorge says he determined that Buffalo Police were not dispatched for this call by the Erie County 911 Center until 10:50. And when officers arrived, there was no one at the home. He could not say if they followed up, but Khatib told us earlier.
So far, other than you, there has been no response by the police.
Okay, we got a response. We contacted police, and Khatib says a deputy police commissioner then called him, and officers came to the home this afternoon to check the window. They do think it's a bullet hole, and they're now investigating. He says the deputy commissioner agreed the delay in response was serious, had no other explanation. Police spokesman Mike DeGeorge also told us that in regards to response, he says this kind of gap in 911 calls and a police response can happen. They're looking into it. All right. Here's the Erie County side of the story, Scott. It gets interesting, too. Right. Erie County says it was classified as criminal mischief, and they infer that there was no imminent danger.
Right, well, Ron, apparently the family isn't staying there. Where are the tenants?
Khatib says they're staying with relatives, too afraid at this point to return to the apartment. He does not know if they will return. So far, he has not found any actual bullets, Scott.
All right, Ron Plants tonight. Ron, thank you. And a reminder that this story came to us from our 2 on Your Side tip line. If there is a problem you need a little help with, or people in power you want held accountable, just log on to WGRZ.com. Click on the Interact tab to send us an email, or you can send us a message on Facebook or even Twitter. You can also give us a call the old-fashioned way at 849-2220. Well, an alleged member of a Buffalo gang is facing federal murder and racketeering charges tonight. The U.S. Attorney